Going on, YouTube? Today I wanted to talk to you about understanding that we all are gonna face life challenges, and yours might feel that it's bigger than other people's, but in actuality, there's always somebody in the situation that's worse than yours. I was talking to a friend not too long ago, and they were telling me about family members and other people they've known that were having suicidal thoughts. And I wanted to talk to you about that today. Um, Man, it's always somebody going through something worse than you. And the crazy thing about it, what made me broach this topic, is that my particular friend was actually trying to co-sign someone actually committing suicide. Now, I wanna say this: no matter what you're going through, suicide is never the answer. What you're telling yourself and what you're confessing to the world is that you've given up. And I just want to say this: you always got to keep fighting. You might conquer one challenge, and something else might arise, and you have to deal with that. Life is full of challenges. You might feel in the moment that you don't have enough fight in you. Um, and you might even feel as if checking out would be the best option. Everything could seem like it's just piling up on you. And from personal experience, I've been through the situation where there was a lot of problems happening to me at the same time. And I couldn't explain it. I'm like, man, this is too much to bear. But you gotta keep pushing, man. You really do. Um, we make a lot of choices in our lives that, if we're not smart about early on, could come back and haunt us. The friendships we build, the relationships we get involved into, career decisions, lifestyle decisions, everything plays a part. And you always got to be looking towards the future and ask yourself between the risk and the reward of a situation. Suicide is never the answer. I've had someone close to me years ago commit suicide. Never seen it coming from this person. Seemed like they had everything. When I say everything, meaning their whole life ahead of them, and they chose that decision. They felt like life was too much for them. It was a friend of a brother. No, I'm sorry. I mean, a friend's brother. Um, Really caught me by surprise when it happened. But this particular individual, I mean, he lost his father. He let a girl uh, get the best of his mental state and his emotions. And truth be told, if I would have known what I know now, who's to say I could have talked him out of it? Maybe he needed somebody to understand what he was going through, and everybody couldn't. He felt like he couldn't talk to anybody. Maybe he felt he was going to be judged, or people were just going to tell him to shut up without actually paying attention. You know, I feel like this, man. I was, personally myself, I was given the gift of discernment with certain people, man. I could just look at them and tell that they're going through something. Through their spirit, their vibe, their body language, their eyes. Holding a dialogue or a conversation with a person, you can see it in their eyes. The pain, the distress, the stress, just being lost. Don't have any direction. They've given up hope. We're dealing with a lot of people out here that's giving up hope. Sad, really is. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't know or understand if their life is worth living. They don't understand that you're going to have trials and tribulations constantly. We also got a lot of hard-headed people too that have been warned not to live their lives a certain way. They go and do it, and then they fall on their face. And this is the thing. You got some people you can teach them, and they're willing to listen and learn from it. You got other people, they got to learn life the hard way. And unfortunately, you like hard living. Everything is hard on you. But you're choosing for it to be hard on you. Rather than that just being your situation. I run into a lot of people when I'm out and about, man. I could go for a bite to eat, stop off and have a drink or something. And when I feel the need, and my thing is, man, you could just look at the sorrow in a lot of people's eyes. And I can feel their spirit. Just like they're not happy with their lives. Let's be honest, man. People don't understand purpose, fulfillment. They don't know how to seek that. Like, what's the true meaning of living out here? A lot of people don't really care about it. I'm not going to say they don't care. They don't really search for solitude on who they are. What kind of state of mind does that put you in? How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel dead on the inside or alive? These are a lot of questions that people want to know. And I just want to let you know that your life is worth living. It's going to be hard out here for some. But once you get through a lot of these things, you come out stronger. Just know that. If you continue to let yourself decay, and what I mean by this is seek help. Seek mental help. Seek spiritual help. Seek emotional help. Even physical help. Hell, sometimes it means you need it financially as well. So those 4 or 5 areas that I just covered, Um, the real question is this, though. Do you really want to find out, is life worth living? Or what does it take to live your best life? Only you can be the judge of that. So this video was inspired by just talking to people, man, and couldn't believe that a person was actually trying to justify like suicide. Like there's never no justification for that. The only way I don't really even consider it suicide if a person put their life on the line to protect their family. I mean, I've heard of, and I can't say seen though. I've heard of the scenario where someone in the armed forces to save their country put their life on the line. I can understand it a little bit. It's a worthy cause behind it, giving your life away. But still in all, I mean, in that sense, I can understand it a little bit. And they signed up for that. I'm saying someone just sitting alone, going through sorrow, with the victim mindset, and they think death by personal choice or suicide is the answer. That's their best option. It's not. Don't give up on yourself is easy. That's one battle you want to fight. So YouTube, I want to share this with you. If there's anyone out there that possibly needed to hear this, I'm throwing you a lifeline and hopefully help you reconsider thinking about taking your life, because your life is worth living. That's all I got. Y'all have a good day.